MMOs. I'm your host, Mysticraven. So I'm going to be doing a little DK PvP. I haven't been on my DK in a minute, so we're going to get a little involved with that. 1 second. And how to switch to... 1 second. That's better. There we go. I feel better. Hopefully something queues. If it doesn't, I'll have to go to Sarah Hell. My battery's low, but my other controller is charging. Alright. Trying to remember all my buttons. I might not get a cube. Might have to go to Cyril. There it is. My attention deficit disorder is acting up. God dang it. Yes, please. I got the first leap. Okay, Radiant Mage Light, definitely a must. Volatile, reflective, coagulating. Really like the coagulating. Crazy King. Alright. Let's go. Oh, poor Stormlords, man. What the fuck? I know Keswick. It's like I haven't seen, you know, you see mag DKs every so often, but, you know, I haven't played on a mag DK for a minute, so I was like, you know, I should definitely get my mag DK out.
Good luck. Watch your back.
Oh, what the fuck? Smart play. Give it up to dude. Right when I was getting soul assaulted too. Where in the fuck is my team? It's going to be one of those moments where everybody's not staying together, god damn it. God fuck, I knew it. Just stay the fuck together. Oh my god! Gotta get used to these controls again. Oh, come on. Grothar, shooting star. God. I'm gonna get pissed at this team. I hate this fucking game. Fuck. Just fuck it. They're a bunch of idiots. Just stay together. Just get 2 and 2. Somebody was sniping me from the back. Come on, bitch! God, I hate these fucking bitches. You actually did me a favor, dude, by fearing me. Red's doing such a fucking good job just trying to avoid the conflict. Look at this, 2 and 2. God damn it, I'm so fucking jealous.
They've broken us. They've captured the point.
Look, why do I have somebody up there from the purple team spamming on me like a bitch? Come on, bitch. What the fuck is that little purple motherfucker doing?
They've taken the point. They've secured the point.
Really? You think that is gonna detain me? That little trick? I guess you guys lost the lead. I don't know what my teammates are doing. Me and this dude looked like we were detaining him pretty good. Purple's got them all. They don't even have to fucking try.
They've captured the point.
See how much they were hitting for. Not much, really. It's kind of a little light. I mean, the sprite stack's gonna scale, but that should be hitting like 6 something. Typically. Unless he's running like some protection shit. God. Shield and heal. I don't blame you. Guys are losing, man. Teabag, you're gonna lose. Doesn't even matter. Nice. All 3 up. Ready and got a chance. My team, I've given up right from the rip. I'll be honest with you. As soon as I got with this team, I'm like, they're not in it. Even their damage is probably like light as fuck. Yeah. I knew it. It was like, you can smell a bad team when you get it. You can smell it. Like, look, this dude not even paying attention. Right over here is the new flag. Not even paying attention. You can tell. Fuck. God. When I need a bar swap, I need a bar swap. I don't need to wait fucking 10 minutes for a fucking bar swap. It's like, it feels like you're hitting a button. You're doing a switch, a quick, fast command. And this game suffers for it, for its mechanics. It's like you guys still have a delay, huge gap delay, in this fucking mechanic. What? See, I hit that bat like 2 minutes ago. God, the delay in this fucking game. It's like, listen, people bitch. And I'm not even in Cyrodiil. I'm in a battleground. I'm in a fucking battleground. That means there's less tension in that particular area than anything. And if I'm having a problem and I'm having a 0.5 second delay, even a 0.5 second delay on the bar swap, and and I'm in an isolated area of the server, what the fuck? It's like, holy shit, man. That gets players pissed. Like, they're hitting their buttons. Sometimes people have to hit it 2 times before it registers. And it's not like the command's not sent. It's just their server response time is lacking. When you need it. It's like, you're dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. If it don't swap in time, you're dead. It's like, you need to be on the fly about it, right? Let me check out the comment. It's like, holy fuck. Why do people get pissed? Because the fucking response time, man. It's like, fuck me, man. Yo, Snoop, Permafrost isn't as bad on Magic Tunes compared to Stam. Yep. Permafrost OP on Warden. Warrant, what do you think? Yeah. Well, Permafrost is a really good ability, man. For sure. Permafrost is really good. There's sand. It's been a minute since I've been on here. I was really liking the red team. They stayed 2-2. And don't get me wrong, Fire Drake should have won that. But, we were on their back end. They were getting a lot of bullshit, like, hemmed up. But the problem of it is, when they would come out, they were reinforcing that fight. And my team wasn't going to do anything that last match. So I was like, fuck it. So, but, the idea in DOMs is you stay partnered up. That's how you want to play a DOM. And Fire Drakes were doing that really well. And Purple, it was hard for me to say. I saw them grouped up, but I didn't get to see how well. Because it's just the shit-ass team I was in, to be honest. But, honestly,
Show no mercy.
Fire Drakes were doing really good right there, So I will give it up to the players on the Fire Drake team. Go. Good fucking, I got doubled up. One on the right, one on the left, and no teammates paying attention. Like, here's what I mean when people are overextending. You see how they went like flush straight to the green pile without isolating? You can't do that. You have to isolate and pull. If you go straight for the gut, you're gonna die. It's a mosh pit. It's like, that makes no fucking sense. See, here's an isolated dude. Fucking shielding like a motherfucker, though. I'll give him that. Oh, fuck. Drop the bomb, everything. Why am I getting shit groups? Get together. God, fuck. And there's Stam. Why is it always Stam that doesn't... If you're a Stam, why wouldn't you isolate? Why won't you take the isolation game? You had the hardest fucking game at the moment. I'm dead. And we're outnumbered. Aren't we? Yep. Fire Drakes has the most numbers, and they're not even on the board. Good shit. Fucking pit demons. Well, Cosmic's pretty good. I've said this. If I can't get isolation, I'm fucked. Well, not isolation. If I can't get them to... We need to isolate them and take in each one of the whatever games. It's almost pointless, to be honest with you. God, what the fuck? How many fucking Sorks do they got? One. God damn. Cosmic's not doing that well. Legend, I think, is taking all the kills, though. Let's see the damage output. 2, 3... Great. Stop chasing, you're getting yourselves killed. Fucking red. You did all of that to get fucking hemmed, you dumb fox. Red team's got 4. Let's repeat this. 3, 3, and 4. And you can't get a fucking kill? Why do you think that is, you dumb fox? You don't push the team that's losing. How many times do I gotta fucking say it? Look, now this is perfect. Look how they're spread out. I really want to demonstrate this. They're together, but they keep the separation. And I keep Yo, why am I... If they want to chase me, I'll just kite them. Red's being stupid. You fucking idiots, Red! Good job. 3, taking out 4, taking out 3. I can't fucking do shit. I'm not getting an opportunity to move. Green's just isolating. They're playing the game perfect. This is the perfect... look at the formation. You try to keep separated. Try not to play to the person's back. Right? You stay together, you play the clock position. A 3, a 6, a 9. Right? That's perfect fucking coverage. That's perfect coverage. Look at the score and look at the difference in the gameplay. You don't stack to the back. You can, and they're isolating. They're not here to showboat and, oh, I'm going to 1vx everybody. They're staying grouped. Unity is the success to Battleground play, and Pit Demons were fucking flawless. GG, man. GG. That was flawless execution. I hope it was a pug, because it would just be that much better. Because it shows, if it was a pre-made, no. It's like, yeah, okay, you're good as a team, but you're against pugs. So then there goes your validity out the window, your point, your justification. So that does. But if they were a pug and they showed that type of discipline in pug environment with all three of them, then that shows their competence as players, individual players. So I'll give it up if they were a pug. They were pre-made, no. Now it just looks stupid because you couldn't handle a pug. But I'm pretty sure most of those guys weren't pre-made. So I'll give it up as a pug situation because, you know, you can never tell. Like, you can get 3 competent players together and they can reflect how you're supposed to play in group environment. Pre-mades and pugs are always going to be different. The dynamics is just this game doesn't have the pop, or I shouldn't say the pop, the competitiveness to justify separating pre-made and pugs. Most games do that. Most games will do that. Most games will say, we're not putting a pug with a pre-made. World of Warcraft took a little time, but they did that finally. They adjusted that. Rift did that permanent, like initially. Like, if you're a pug, you can pug, but you're back of the bus. Like, so it would take 20 minutes to queue a Battleground if you were trying to pre-made and Rift. Rift was like, no, we're not promoting you for just a lot of people and piss our player base off to quit. They were like, we're not doing that. That's not what we're here for. People want to be competitive, and they should be competitive against that type of gameplay. If they're in a pug, they have a disadvantage against a pre-made, which is true. So Tryon did really well at doing that. And World of Warcraft realized that as well. So, you know, to keep gameplay relative. Hoping for balance in this game is pissing in the wind. There is no balance in any game. Anytime you have a class-based game, Dan, there's no balance, though. That's the nature of the beast. If the only balance you have is sandbox, and it's not really considered balance because the only difference of it is sandbox is more skill based. The reason being, everybody has accessibility to everything. It's about the player's knowledge of their build, how they're making a build, what abilities they're putting in. Sandbox is the only balanced form of gaming in MMOs when it comes to that, because you can't cry that this class has this and that class doesn't. In class-based games, there is no balance. So the thing you always make up for balance is counterplay. So it's like, you need to have counterplay. And if you don't have proper counterplay, it's reflected. World of Warcraft has no balance whatsoever. None. Zip. There's no balance in WoW. The only thing WoW had to learn, and they did really quick, was counterplay. You know? Even though I think rogues did take quite a couple months, though, to get out, you know, wean them out. Like Paladins, Wrecking Bomb. Wrecking Bomb was OP as fuck for Pallies. And Pallies would just dominate with Wrecking Bomb. And they had to take that down, man. You know, they adjust things to the thing. I feel like I could balance this shit. Are you a programmer? If you are, I would say apply for ZeniMax. but you can't. There's no the class-based game doesn't have balance. There's never going to be, because they're too what is it, like healers, right? Like certain classes can do better in certain scenarios with different healing capabilities, right? It's like World of Warcraft. You have your druid, you have your priest, and do you have your rogue? Can the rogue keep up with, you know, a healer? No, it has to like stun and then drop the damage on them. That's another thing too. This game has stuns for the win, and I said that yesterday. This is back asswards, and compared to every other game, a CC is exactly that. It's a CC. It's a defensive measure. So every other game, CCs break at some point, unless it's a knockdown. Knockdowns have a completely set rule. Knockdown is a knockdown. So unless you have something that pulls you out of a knock, you're fucked. That every game, a knockdown still applies the same fundamental rule. Knockdown, you're pretty much screwed. But if I'm stunned, somebody deals damage, it breaks the stun. If I'm mezzed and somebody deals damage, it breaks the mezz. If I'm squirreled or sheeped and somebody deals damage, it breaks. If I'm rooted and somebody damage, it breaks. There's no other game other than Elder Scrolls and class-based that CCs are the I win button. So it's back asswards in comparison to that. How that all works. So I will say that it's kind of like the most disappointing aspect from me, like playing multiple games and then coming in and being like, why didn't you have breaks? Why did you shield stack? Like, this is the only game that ever attempted to do shield stacking without a GCD. And it's like, what the fuck were you smoking? Like, did you not know about, like, you know, the stacked effects? I mean, are you guys new to MMO development? I mean, what the fuck? What happened? Like, you know what I'm saying? What happened to the fundamentals? Nice. My team didn't turn around. One dude did. Good play on the blade. Really good play. We got an advantage, but they need to watch their six. See, they're overextending. That's something you don't do. You have to watch your flank positions, man. Good play, though. See? Dead. See, they're over fucking extended like motherfuckers. They've got everything in a compromised. I hate tryhards. And because you're trying so hard, I'm gonna get you killed. See this? This is what happens, man. Blades are not really that good. They're just pussies. How's it feel to be chased down? Not good, does it? Oh shit. Good play, Red. Red's doing a good job keeping together. Green, I feel like the blades are just not, and you can tell. It's just like, as a blade, you want to let your teammates take a position and you finish off the target. Pay attention to the target and then a support. You know, problem with blades in group play, they really try to see this blade just, he's costing his team. He's not. You see, my team should have watched this dude's back. Come on, dude, we ain't got time. Oh, no, no, no! Watch each other's back! It's how you play teamwork. Kush, I like Kush. Bullshit. What? Bullshit. Shit.
It's not over yet. Keep at them.
Got 3 on my ass. Fuck! 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 No, 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 pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back, god damn it! Pull back! That's it! That's it! We do it! We do it! We do it! We come back with a dub! We come back with the dub! GG Fire Drakes, Pit Demons not so much. Not so much. Blades costed them. 2 blades? 1 blade. 1 blade just kept fucking costing this team. I felt like they had the right makeup, just lacked in really keeping together and supporting. Fire Drakes really showing off. I mean, I really liked Fire Drakes. Kush is always a damn good player. And Cuddle, I know Cuddle, looks really good. This team was really badass. So I'm giving it up, man. Fire Drakes definitely had unity. The only time it's just when just slight positioning, but such a close game. Made it really good. Really appreciate the Fire Drake team. My team definitely looked good. Kitsune was I don't know what Kitsune was really doing, but except with one exception, all over 4K score medals, so kick ass. Good job, guys. Good job. That's when I really enjoy pug matches, man. Okay, so I've got to get my other controller. This one died. Just in time, too. Would have sucked if I was in the middle of a battle. There we go. Alright. Like, I like the makeup of this game. I just feel like there's a couple issues that need attended to. I think I can get one more in and then I gotta go. I might be able to get 2 in. Damn, that was a really damn good game. That was a really good game. I mean, Fire Drakes were like pushing pressure, man. That could have went any way. That could have went either way, man. Feel like my health's a little low though. I'll have to check when I get in there. Might be under 20k. I think I need a little bit more. I know, suck. Okay, wow, there's a lot of shit here. 1 second, let me try to get through this. Alright, alright, alright. Oh, trying to get down. Step 1, a stam and mag more for each skill. They don't play the game. They just add stuff like derp derp. This would be cool. Yeah, to a great degree, I understand. But you have to understand, like, coding's different, you know. Dude, you wasted me in BG's yesterday. B-Hogs wasn't on her healer. I'm not used to having no healer. I don't like it. What would you change about Cloak? Maybe make it like Streak and increase cost per cast to stop the spamming. It's interesting. Cosmic and Kush, two really good PvPers. Can't stand having a Blade in group with me. They don't really fit into group play or don't try to stay together like they should. Right, I agree. BGs aren't a ganking environment, but Blades try to act like they are. Right, yeah. It kills your team. Blades are good in groups. I just feel like the type of people attracted to that playstyle aren't. Yeah, it's the most enjoyable and frustrating out there. I agree. Those are all good points. Cloak spamming, in my opinion, is whatever. I do it on my Mage Blade, but I don't like to stay in stealth very much. I use it as like a drop, and then I come back, so I like reintegrate it like for positioning purposes. Space is in here, no space. We just saw Chubb. Holy, we seen.
Let's make our ancestors proud.
Don't go head for. This is gonna be a problem. Good spacing. See how we're reintegrating the, the sides? Keep each other's back, move in and out of position, man. Keep a distance. See, we're just clocking around, man. This is perfect. This is a pug. Not a lot of finishing blows, but perfect. Well, we had one dead. 383, 413,000 damage, 543. Good shit. Kush 273. I think Cosmic and Dragon may have been grouped in one match together. It wasn't sure, but I've seen Dragon today too, I think. But anyways, really good placement, man. Perfect, 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 perfect. See, it just makes a difference, man. That's why I keep reintegrating. You have to understand. We had no healer. We just kept spacing out, staying grouped together. Don't chase. I keep reintegrating this. Don't chase. Do not give chase. One person breaks away from your group, you could be fucked. You're going to turn over points. If you turn over points, that's a problem. So you want to stay grouped. You don't want to be lined up, right? You don't want to be like an eye. You want to stay like in a star pattern. Why? Like a clock or a star pattern. Because if somebody drops a Dawnbreaker or Wardens use Frost Cloak or any of these things that can CC you, AoE, ultis, you want to avoid those like the plague. You want to avoid them like the fucking plague, and you don't want to take everybody out at one time. By staying together but keeping the spacing apart, it prevents that. Plus, people can assist, dropping another CC, dropping heals, so on and so forth. A lot of people, what they end up doing is they remember, they don't keep in mind line of sight. Most of these abilities problems are line of sight. They're all dependent on line of sight. So, unless it's a dot. And shields can mitigate dot damage. I don't know why. Still don't know why shields mitigate dot damage. It's fucking unheard of. But anyways, in this game, shields mitigate dot. So if it's mitigating dot, don't worry about it. Just get set, when you have to pull away, and you can play everything against the line of sight game. Everything except dots, you can play line of sight game, and then you can shield to mitigate the dot damage, any applied effect. Everything else is just literally, and that's why Stam game is struggling at this moment. I feel like Stam game has a disadvantage against the Mag Tunes. Why? Because there's no pressure, right? You have to get up in their face. Medium armor is really hard to manage right now. Well, against, even still, I know a lot of people said, oh, shields got nerfed. Shields barely got touched. And unless you're running in a significant amount of crit, you're barely noticing the change, to be honest with you. To be honest. So I feel that the medium armor struggles against that gameplay. Like, maybe that's why I don't like running Stamp Tunes. I have to get in people's faces, and I got to put myself in a compromising position most of the time. So the only advantage I have is try to sucker people in and isolate against a line of sight. But if the line of sight, like, you know, there's a big difference between, you know, what max range capability for mag tunes versus stam tunes. And a lot of people play to the bow capability because of that. The problem with bow is, though, it can be very much abused with snipe spamming animation glitch. It's not, snipe isn't the problem in this game. It's not. Snipe isn't the issue. It's not the damage that's killing you on one hit. It's the fact that you see one animation, you freeze up, and you die. And it's like there's no other animation or anything. You just take 3 hits, you drop. Right? If you get a shield, you'll freeze up barely. You'll take a half a damage, and you can recover. That's if your shield's on. But other than that, if your shield's dropped, you can pretty much kiss your ass goodbye. So it's like, how does the stam game need to improve in here, in that comparison? And this is why I really feel like the CC is so relative, because for stam game, once they CC you when they're on top, it's an I win. That's why blades like the cloak, stun, finish you off. They incap you, finish you off. Put in and only come in when they have that Dawnbreaker, and then they so everything's about set for the Dawnbreaker. Get the CC off. Hope they don't have emo pots and shields and heals ready. You know, and it's like the game's stamina game isn't as dynamic. It's so dependent. It's dependent on the CCs and, you know, isolation game. It's like, oh, well, there's people that 1vx, but look, they use the line of sight. And I think Dove the Angry is probably one of the best examples who can use line of sight to his advantage in a very, very versatile way. All right. Seen Chubb. I know stealth. We have a 4 something. Oof. Sork. Templar. Oof. Is that a blade? No. Okay, I was about to say, I'm gonna be fucked.
Glory and greatness.
Don't go in. Do not go in that way. You'll live to regret it. Thanks, dude. Why in the... Come on, you fucking bore! You fucking goddamn game! God, I'm asking for a fucking switch! You guys all fucking died like fucking noobs. Stay together. It's the last time I'm saying it. I'm not fucking with some scrubs. Nice. You see that fucking lag? Did you guys see that? It like froze. Even from the break. It's like, those are the things that people talk about. Like, to take leaps there, I'm like stuck. Like, even from the break. It's like, these things are noticeable. See how the dude dropped?
This is going to happen.
God! Look. Troll man. They're mad because I was using slows. Number one for my team. Go figure.
We need to leave a little early because you stop at Mako so I can get your money. Alright?
Okay. I'll finish this and then we'll leave.
Well, not that yet.
I know.
Like 20 minutes. 10 minutes early, you know? 5 minutes early.
Hate the game, not the player. Hate the game, not the player. God, can I get a fucking goddamn bar swap, Zoss? Are you fucking kidding me? I bet you the dude's a sork too. How much you guys want to bet was a sork that was bitching? Because the kids threw his shields. How much you guys want to bet that dude was a fucking sork? We'll find out. I'll fucking bet $50 the dude was a fucking sork. See, the people who complain about slows are usually shield stackers. Yep. Bye, bitch.
Don't give up now! Get back in the fight!
Let's find out. I'm curious. How? Oh! Look at that! I wasn't even paying attention! Oh my god! I'm fucking so goddamn good! God, I'm so fucking good! It's get good? Get a new class, bitch! Get fucking good? Get a new class. Look at that. I'm psychic, man. Don't fucking tell me, bitch. Don't tell me, bitch. Don't fucking tell me, bitch. Let's see how much damage I did. 386. How much did you do? 383? You're on... Or wait. Yeah, you did 383? Shut the fuck up. Look at that. Do you guys see that? Do you guys see that? Mystic calls it. God damn it, I'm good. No, it's just because of the thing and the other thing, Mitch. It could be so badass in there. It's just now, man, right? Make the population large enough to feel like war, but small enough to cut down on the lag. You queue in there. They need to crown emperor out of Imperial City instead. If that dumb inner keep bullshit, right? Cloak doesn't bother you. It doesn't really bother me too much either. Man, do you guys see that? Who called that, though? With the fucking sword. Fucking complaining about slows. The only fucking class. Everybody's like, why do you wear slows? Until they fix shield stacking, why shouldn't I? Because the only thing that goes through the shields, right, is fucking Oblivion damage. Oblivion damage, right? I hate Oblivion damage. Let's get this straight. This game's broke. Okay? It's broke. In every essence for PvP, it's Achilles heel is counterplay, and it's counter to Oblivion, absolutely fucking nothing. So unless they don't even have spillover, this game doesn't even fucking have spillover damage. It doesn't. It doesn't even fucking have spillover. It's like you put shield system and didn't implement the goddamn spillover. How in the fuck did you fuck that one up? One, if you're going to put a shield system, you better had put the spillover effect. That's the number one thing to set to the damage shields. But we don't have it. We don't have it. So their solution, Oblivion damage. It'll go through shields. Okay, so that's your counter option, right? That's your solution to counter shield stacking and permablock builds is introduce more Oblivion damage. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, what's counter Oblivion? Healing. Okay, right. I get it. Because, you know, Sorks can't really heal if they're shielding, and, you know, I mean, it's like, listen, man, the game doesn't fucking, and then we have healing capabilities that have very little counter aspect to them. It's like, in every other MMO, we have diminishing returns. World of Warcraft knew that even from a turn-based perspective, they had to introduce diminishing returns. Why? From players not spamming the same attacks after global cooldown, right? They didn't want certain attacks to take precedence. They wanted skill-based, some skill level to it. So they introduced diminishing return to damage. And it was probably the first time I was just like, this is interesting. So, because I've seen diminishing returns in every other fact up until this point, other than. And then all of a sudden, World of Warcraft's like, we're going to cut it by X amount of damage, second time. We're going to cut it by X amount of damage if you do it a third time. And if you do it a fourth, you're going to get bare minimum of damage output on said ability. And that's turn-based. It's not even Twitch-based system. That was turn. So you got hurt really hard, you know, by spamming one ability. So you knew you started calculating diminishing effect over said ability for a PvPer. You're like, okay, I just hit my, my slice, right? So I have at least 45 seconds. I have a 15-second global GCD for each of the abilities. I'm just throwing out some ideas there so you guys kind of get the idea. I have a 15-second GCD with the 45-second diminishing return, right? So every 15 seconds I can cast, but for 45 seconds, within the 45 seconds, if I cast it again, I'm going to get reduced damage. So for 45 seconds, I can't use this ability, even if it has a 15-second GCD. Because I'll lose damage output. That's how you calculate it as a PvPer. You took it a little bit more serious. You're like, what's your stuns? when do you use them, and when were they going to break? You know, that was everything was pretty much more meticulous in PvP because of the math. Now in this game, guess what? Fuck it. Just grab something cancerous, throw it together, and have everybody just go at it. It's like, I get it, man. But, you know, people hate and hate and hate. And it's like, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? I didn't make it. It's in my description in the back end. I didn't get to change that because I was thinking about putting a new banner and stuff, but I might not be. Monday, I'll let you guys know if I'll be continuing my my content. So I might be done with content creating by Monday. So these might be my last few days as a content creator. So I might only have a few days left. And then again, I might be continuing as a content creator. But Monday I'll find out what, you know, if we're going to try to push forward. If it's feasible and if we can make this happen, then my days will be done. If, you know, the chairman and the president and a lot of big wigs I got to deal with, a lot of important individuals, if they feel like, you know, we have more than what we can handle with this venture, then I'll continue my content creating. So, but by Monday, I'll find out what we're looking at in a grand scheme of things. So that's why I really don't care to change it a lot. I've been a little busy last, you know, couple months and stuff. So we'll find out. I'll be finding out soon. I can't. I won't be able to, Mitch. I mean, like I might be continuing my content creating. I'll find out Monday if I'm done as a content creator. You just, you know, I'm hoping that I actually will be done as a content creator. This is for the best thing. I'll actually become a competitor in the market. So, you know, I'll still have bosses and things like that, but we'll see, man. We'll see. I'll find out Monday, man. I will. Monday will let me know. So we'll find out. If you know, these type of individuals aren't going to keep me, you know, hanging on a line. So, and I appreciate that because this type of individual I am as well. You know, cut to the chase. Let's can we do this? Can we make this happen? Yes or no? You know, so. But yeah, so I'll let you guys know Monday, or yeah, Monday I will let you know. I'll be streaming Monday. So, but I hope the best for everybody, you know, and I hope everybody wishes the best for me, because if this happens, then I'm going to be bringing you guys better PvP. I promise you. I promise you. So I will be bringing you a better PvP experience. You know, that I can promise you. Absolutely. So it'll just take time, but yeah. So there's my promise. If I'm no longer going to be a content creator, I promise to bring better PvP to you guys in the future. Okay. All right. Anyways, man, I gotta let you guys go. Once again, I'm Mysticraven. This is Mystics MMOs, and as always, thank you guys, and have a nice day.